Cold calling, there's a couple of classic mistakes that I see happen on calls that if you tweak are going to adjust the way that you're perceived on calls. You're going to generate more appointments, you're going to generate more email requests, you're going to have better conversations, and you're going to close more deals effectively. So what is it and what happens? So first of all, you'll sometimes see on or in the calls of cold callers that there'll be awkward pauses in moments that should be filled with words or enunciating a word or laughing. So, amazing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand. That may, perfect. Okay, great. So, getting used to adding this type of language in all of the gaps within your conversation is going to 100% help the way that you sell. And what will sometimes happen is that when we feel overwhelmed, when we feel pressured, when we feel any of that type of stuff, we forget those things and we instead have awkward pauses. And that is absolutely something that you don't want, especially if the other person is quite bubbly and you don't read the room and you make them thereby feel even more awkward. So some people, when they call, are comfortable with some silences. When in the beginning of cold calling, unless it's a power play, you should avoid the awkward silences by filling it with pleasantries in between the gaps. So the typical pleasantries that people think about is, okay, so tell a little story or make a little joke or say filler things. But actually, we're talking about the tinier gaps. A couple of seconds. Let me just see if they're around. Okay, I see. Pause. Right, let me just ask, sorry, just so I can understand. Pause. You know what? I'm a bit confused. So, pause. All of those pauses are places where the awkwardness can ensue. And the better you get at fixing those pauses, the better you will actually perform. So let's put this into practice. Let me show you an example of this with a live sales call. I say a live sales call, recorded sales call from one of the team, and you'll have a listen in and you'll see some of the issues that do come up. So I'm just going to share a call that we've got on SoundCloud and let's have a listen and see where.
Good afternoon, Wagos. Can I help you?
Yes, may I speak with Brandy, please?
One moment.
Thank you.
So already you can hear that. Yes, may I speak with Brandy, please? Thank you. Hey, can I speak to Brandy by any chance? Amazing. Thank you. Do you already see that? But amazing. Thank you. That there's a different sense of energy. So, of course, it's about how loud you are and how much you enunciate. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Enunciate certain words. But let's continue and have a listen in.
This is Brandy. May I help you?
Listen to her energy, first of all. This is Brandy. May I help you? It's something that's more classic with Americans. And if you're not American, then you need to level up your tonality to bring across the energy that you're looking for.
Yes, Brandy, this is Noah. We spoke yesterday. I'm from Sanox.
Yes.
But
Did you hear the awkward pause there? Did you hear the awkward pause there? So we spoke yesterday from Xenox. Okay.
the safes, yeah.
Yes.
Brandy, this is Noah. We spoke yesterday. I'm from Sanox.
Yes.
That cannot happen. Do not do that in your sales calls, friends, because it is awkward and it will continue. You'll hear it continue.
Yes.
But the safes, yeah.
Yes.
There. Yeah. Don't do that, guys. It's a habit that you want to get out of, and your calls will be way more effective if you fill in those gaps. So get used to adjusting that as much as you can.
And I think I have got somebody that can help you.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff. Tonality, filling in the gaps, sounding natural when you fill in the gaps, and not sounding scripted or robotic or mechanical.
So give me just a moment. Their name is Kevin, and let me see if he is in.
Okay, cool.
Let me see if he is in. Okay, cool. The energy levels are not matching, and matching the energy levels, number one, filling the gaps with, okay, great, yeah, understood, fantastic, amazing, perfect, ooh, okay, I see, yeah, really, you know what, ah, ah, do you hear all of those little ultimately filler words or phrases or expressions or sounds? Get used to using them in your sales calls, and you'll see that the quality of your sales calls will improve literally in equivalent or in parallel with your ability to build that type of language in. You will make more appointments, get more leads, get more proposals, build more business if you do something as simple as, okay, okay,